Hi guys, Tom here, America's favorite hoarder. Let's take a walk. I wanted to give you a Thursday update. Got the air conditioner going. I should close the door, I guess. Hold on. Silly me. Stairs, down the stairs. It's like at work. Brake pads up at the top shelf. Love it. But I digress. Down the stairs. And there's something more important. A full beer. Well, taking a sip. Yes, it's a Guinness. Cheers. Smooth and creamy. Just out of the fridge. We'll get back to this in a minute. And that. But Frankenmower. A couple weeks ago, well, maybe 2 weeks now. Oh, let's say a week. I found this mower, which looked like a piece of crap, and another mower that looked brand new. Well, the mower that looked like a piece of crap because of the handle. There's the handle. I'm in the middle of cutting it for another project. Duct taped to a piece of water pipe. Look at that mower. It's got a bent frame and a bent crankshaft. But originally, I took the top half of that mower off, which is, hold on, which is over there. Get my motor straight. What am I trying to say? I had the original bottom half of this mower, which is somewhere. Where is it? Well, it was attached to these things. This was in backwards. And that hole screwed in with that bolt, and then came the duct tape and a long handle, which made it just the right length, but it didn't last very long. The mower runs fine, but I had to finish modifying the handle. And now, except for this goofy little coddlywop thing, it looks pretty good. It needs maybe a little cleaning, maybe some red paint, and I do have to make a guard. But today, I ended up taking the bottom half of the good-looking mower and the top half, and actually I had to cut a couple inches off because it flared down and went sideways to slide in there. You can see that it's a flat piece, so cut off a couple inches. There's a couple inches there's somewhere, maybe. Well, yeah, my 7-inch circular saw isn't 7 inches anymore either. I do digress. Where are the pieces at? Pieces everywhere. There's the pieces. There's the original pieces. In the bucket they go. Yeah. Trying to find my tools that aren't wet. But anyway, got the handle on correctly. I have this to works a little tight, but excellent, functional. And when you pull that down, and you pull the crank, oh yeah, make me a liar. How did I do this the other day? Pull it down, put my leg over there, so I could use the other hand. There you go. Alive! Alive! As I said, I just need to make a guard, and I just happened to find, well, not find, first I want to see if I could use this. I have to figure out how to get these rusty bolts off of me. It has to have some free leverage, or does it? I don't know. I might just saw them off. If I have enough saw blade left, I don't know. But if not, I'll drill them out. Maybe I can make a guard out of these fine pieces of aluminum. But I wanted to check in. Where's my other half? I left it over there. Oh yes, besides the lawnmower, I was talking to the neighbor, which likes to cut my grass. And we started talking about the scrap metal. He goes, oh, I got more. You want it? He said, oh, it's not aluminum. It's, he couldn't remember the name. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. Lovely green patina. And it's heavy. Yes, copper roofing material. He was kind enough to offer it to me. How could I say no? I'll get in my hand again. Looks like rain. But I've got one more running fine, other than the guard, and I'm the only one that uses it, so I don't have to worry about anybody sticking their foot in the hole. Unless I become a contortionist and figure out how to push the mower with my foot in the hole. I might take that one off. This will be scrapped. Ooh, wait, there's an idea. Take that bolt out, that bolt out, that bolt out. Turn it upside down. It's already got a curve. And maybe I could put it there. And flap it. Put a screw there and a screw there, which will give it a slight bend. I don't know. I'm still working on it. But back to the copper. There's a nice chunk there. Look at that. I may never get around to making my bar, but if I ever do, this would be the top. Backside, not as shiny. That side, very shiny. In addition to the piles of copper that I now have laying all over the yard. He has some other material. See if I can find it. I have copper everywhere. Oh, it's in the basement. And one moment, the por favor, my pants are falling down. Yes. All right, I'm back. Had to hitch up my pants. In case you're wondering, found these in trash 5 years ago, 6 years ago. A gentleman that was in the United States Army. I don't know if he passed away or got evicted, but all his stuff was on the curb. And the old hoarder house that I was renting. And these pants have been in my wardrobe ever since. It's on my arm. I'm trying to show you something. In the house we go. In case you're wondering. Yes, there's more. But not only copper. Look at this. Lead. I love lead. Wonderful lead. Nice soft lead. Pounds of it. Probably about 10 pounds there. Ooh, a burp. Crafted with pride in the USA. Don't see that very much anymore. Look at that. Look how soft. Look how easy it is to bend. Yes, it's metal. Lead. I love lead. I have lead bars. Used to have a... can't remember the name of it now. It escapes me. An electric lead melting oven. Lyman. Yes. Took me a minute. I had to remember back to the gunsmithing days. Lemon? I lost it again. But originally I used to melt my lead, most of them wheel weights, in metal tin cans. Maybe not like that. Soup cans. I take the label off, eat the soup of course, wash out the can, and I'd throw the lead weights in the can and melt the stuff in my basement. Yes, when I was probably 12 to 15 years old. I had some strange hobbies back then. Melting lead. Working on cars, that's not so strange. Lead, copper, aluminum. I did melt a copper bar, which I have in the house somewhere, from my Devil Forge, which I don't use anymore. But I'm getting off on a tangent. My last beer of the day, because it's the last one I have. It's nice and overcast. For once, it's not 900 degrees out. Oh yeah. They said we were going to get an Arctic blast. Sitting there. Stay. I'm ready for an Arctic blast. I have to finish fiddling with this pipe. We're a gentleman at work. Need something for a weight bench. And I cut one end off because it kind of looked like that. And hey, all I had to do was cut it off. Keep it fairly round. And I'm thinking if I can get it down to there, it might just be the right size. Hopefully. And if not, I'm going to hold on to this piece because this will give me another inch to play with. If it's too short. Sometimes every inch matters. Once again, I digress. But I wanted to check in. A beautiful Thursday morning, about 10:45 in the Midwest United States. I put my 6 hours into work, my hour of drive time and wait time. So now I'm just piddling around the house. I should go in, take a shower, change clothes, take a nice nap in my air-conditioned bedroom. But I won't. I'm getting things done. There you have it. Quick check-in. Mower number 1, mower number 2. I can now get rid of that one. And I can now get rid of the other one. Where's the flash at? It's back there somewhere. That ran last year. Couldn't get it running this year. Oh, there's the pieces. But anyway, turn the flash back off. I have 2 mowers to get rid of. I may scavenge these for some parts. I would like to get this off. And wheels. You never have enough wheels. I know the motor's made out of aluminum. Lots of plastic nowadays. You always need cords. Gas tank. We did put some gas in it. Almost had, well, no, maybe not enough. Anyway, and this piece. I have a feeling that may not last long. But I already have one more of these in a bucket somewhere, and I have another mower. So I have 2 mowers to strip, 1 mower to make a guard for, copper to smash down the size, lead to smash down the size, still working on aluminum siding, and Dwayne's pole. That's for his girlfriend to pole dance, but I digress. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Keep hoarding. Where's that beer? There it is. Good beer. It didn't run away. Bye-bye.